Hello and welcome to State of the City. I'm Mayor Ted Bettencourt and it's great to be with you. As always, there's a lot of things happening in the city of Peabody. We're getting ready to finish up the new Higgins Middle School with the goal being to open up its doors in September for the new school year. We have a major project going on downtown. You've probably got caught in some of the traffic, but I can assure you it's going to get better. But that project's going very well and actually a little ahead of schedule. And many other exciting things happening in the city of Peabody. And I wanted to bring in today Jen Davis, our Park and Rec Director, who does a great job for us, talk about some of the projects and some of the programs that are going on in the city of Peabody. Certainly an emphasis has always been on park and recreation in our city, providing opportunities for our residents and for our kids to enjoy the city of Peabody. So Jen, welcome.
Thank you.
It's great to have you here. And I know you're a very busy lady around this time. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about some of the projects that are taking place this year.
All right, great, thank you. Well, today we're in the process of finishing up Farnham Park. A new playground is being installed. That should be ready by early next week, so get ready to go play. We have just finished resurfacing Symphony Park basketball court and James Street basketball court.
And that's been getting a great reaction from people.
Yes.
I know those are the two, probably the most utilized courts I would think in the city, those two basketball courts.
Yeah.
I know there's an adult league over at James Street, and also a lot of the kids leagues are over in Symphony, and I coach one of the teams, so very happy about that. But a lot of people are very excited about that project.
Yeah, we're excited to have it. So they look really nice right now. So they're getting used, and they will continue to get used. So one of the other projects that we did this summer was a pickleball court at Corbeil Park. We painted 2 new tennis courts with 4 pickleball courts on top. So now there's a league that plays there currently, and this summer one of the programs that we're going to be doing is a fun day Wednesday. 6 different Wednesday evenings. We'll have a different activity around the city, and one of them is going to be a pickleball demonstration where you can come in and try it out. We'll have the league show us how to play and show you how to play, and then we have nets for people to borrow.
And I didn't know anything about pickleball up until very recently. I didn't know what type of sport it was, but it's very popular. There's a lot of people that come down. I'm glad that we could make that happen.
Yeah, it's become popular. It's a southern sport for the most part, but it takes tennis and takes beach paddleball and wiffle ball and puts it all together on a smaller court. So something new and different for Peabody.
Excellent.
But we have a lot of other things going on. If you haven't had a chance to go visit Scouting Woods Disc Golf Course, I suggest you do that. The library does rent out discs for people to use for free to try it out. That's a 9-hole disc golf course in the woods, so that's a lot of fun as well. We've got some projects lined up for the fall, so I'll let you talk about that.
Excellent. Yeah, and there's so much going on in the city. Certainly this is the time of year. A lot of paving is going on. We're working on sidewalks as best we can, trees and things of that nature. So it's a very busy time for really all of the departments, the Department of Public Works, but Park and Recreation, such an important department for us and provides so many opportunities. One project I know we're very excited about in the city of Peabody is the South Peabody Trail. We completed the first phase, which is over at Sid's Pond over near the golf course. And we have a beautiful walking trail there, observation deck overlooking Sid's Pond, which is terrific. And now we're working on the second half. And Jen, maybe you could talk a little bit about that project and where we are with that.
I went over to the South Peabody Trail at Spring Pond today to see where the construction is on that. They're getting ready to pave it, and then site amenities will be added. So that's slated to be done by the end of the month.
Right. And that's at Lower Springs Pond. When it's complete, we'll have about almost 2 miles of trail that really kind of connects about 200 acres of property. Hopefully that'll be open for everybody's enjoyment later this month. I know we're going to have a kind of a ribbon cutting ceremony at some point later this month that we'll be advertising and talking about, but real excited about that project. Very important to me and you. We kind of have we have the same vision to try to attack and improve a couple of parks a year if we can, or as many as we can. And certainly Farnham was a park that needed a lot of work, and we're glad that that park is coming back. Next couple parks I know we're going to be working on specifically for play structures is Lake Shore Park and Lalicos Park. Correct. And maybe you can just mention a little bit about those, Jen.
So basically we removed both of those playgrounds because they were unsafe structures. They were old, rusting out. I will be working on design for Lake Shore immediately and hopefully have an install sometime late fall. And then for Little Ecos, I will work on design over the winter and have an install for next spring. So, but I do want to say that these projects are funded by the Community Preservation Act, so I couldn't do it without these projects and without the city support.
Thank you, and yeah, we're very fortunate that we do have the Community Preservation Act in the city. It's allowed us to do a number of important projects for the city, purchasing of open space, improvements to a lot of our parks. It's also, there's an affordable housing component to it and historical preservation component to it, which is wonderful. It's allowed us to do a lot of great things for the city, and I know a focus has been on the parks. A couple other things, really big items that are coming up over the next year or so is the Peabody Dog Park. It's going to be down at Emerson Park, right next to the skateboard park over in that area. And it will be a terrific dog park for people to enjoy. I'm a dog owner, dog lover, and certainly I know there's many, many people in the city that will really enjoy the park. Right now we're working on the design, now that we have the location. We're hoping to have a dog park in place for next year.
Hopefully.
Is that fair, Jen?
Hopefully, if we get the funding, we will do so.
Good, I'll put the pressure on you for next year.
I'm working on it.
Great. And then a couple other big projects. We're very excited. We just had an announcement at the site last week. It's for the Peabody Police and Fire Memorial, right across from the baseball diamond at Emerson Park. And we're going to be putting a memorial there to honor our police officers, our firefighters, for the work that they do. And we had an outstanding ceremony last week. The departments showed up. We had a lot of the neighborhood come over, and real excited about that project. And we're targeting probably late October, early November ribbon cutting. We're going to be starting to do some site work probably within the next couple of weeks, with the target being October. But we do have a sign up there now with the announcement that the Peabody Police and Fire Memorial is coming, and we're real excited about that. And again, that's a project. A lot of the fundraising was done by the police and fire here in the city, but community preservation is pledged to kick in some money to help finish the project, as well as our state representative Tom Walsh was able to secure some funding from the State House, and it was great that our state rep Walsh was able to help us. So we're really excited about that project that will come this fall. And then also with I had mentioned earlier, the new Higgins construction, which we're very excited about. We'll be opening doors in September for the new school, and at that time, actually earlier than that, over the course of the summer, we're going to be beginning the demolition of the existing Higgins. And that's going to probably take us till October, November to have that building completely demolished. And at that point, we'll be starting to put in some fields over there. And we're looking at a couple of multi-sport fields that'll be able to have football and soccer, field hockey, lacrosse, really any type of sport it would be able to accommodate. And I think we're going to be able to make a beautiful sports complex over at that site. That's going to probably take some time. It's probably take a year to a good year and a half to allow for the fields to mature and come to life. But we're going to have a beautiful area over there for the future, and we'll be sharing that with everybody as we get closer. So a lot happening in the city of Peabody as always. And Jen, I want to thank you for your continued work. You have a great team, and really excited about these projects. Try to make sure we touch every part of the city as best we can, but we know we still have more work to do. But I feel like we've really made an impact over the last few years in our parks and in our recreation program. So thank you, Jen. Welcome back. I'm Mayor Ted Bettencourt, and I'm here today with Jen Davis, talking about a lot of the exciting things that are taking place in our Park and Recreation Department. And Jen, I certainly know focus over the last few years has been on our parks and our programs, and we just got some great news. Maybe you could share it with everybody.
Thank you. We're very excited to announce that this is the 4th year that we've been designated by kaboom.org that we are Playful City USA, which we're really excited about. We are 8th in Massachusetts. We're one of 257 in the country. It gives us access to some more funding. We're really excited about it, and thanks to the Peabody Access TV, they actually did a video for us for our application. So that was very well received. So I give them props for that. So thank you.
It's really a testament to all of us, our commitment here at City Hall, and really the great work that you and your team do. So it's terrific for our city, and it's always wonderful to receive positive feedback from people. So I know you also have a special guest that I'm going to turn it over to you to introduce Maureen.
I do. This is Maureen Salmon. She's our new outdoor recreation coordinator. But before I turn it over to her, I'd like to just talk a little bit about some of the programs that we have going on this summer. First, we have a Peabody playground program. It's for 3 to 5-year-olds. It's a half-a-day program, and it runs every week starting June 27th and goes to August 19th. That program's held at the Brown School. We would love to have more kids registered for it. It's relatively new. We've only had it for a couple weeks last year, and this year we're expanding it. So very well received. Another program that we're running this year that's new to us, very popular in other communities, is called Rec and Rhythm Girls Summer Dance Club, where it's not just about dance. There's other things going on, but that's led by Dina's Dance School, but it's in partnership with the Peabody Rec Department. So we're excited to bring that here. They have a couple hundred kids in the program in Danvers, so we're hoping we can bring it here. Then we also have, our normal summer playground programs, our special needs playground program, CSI for teens, and a whole bunch of other sports-specific programs that we run. But on top of that, we have a lot of programs at Brooksby Farm, which is another jewel in our city. So I brought Maureen here today. I just wanted her to talk a little bit about some of the programs that we have to offer because she's new this year, so we just want her to express that. So welcome, Maureen.
Thank you very much. I'm excited to be here. A little nervous, but excited. Yeah, I'm super excited to have been able to plan this from January to now, and we're pretty much ready to go. And we still have a few spots left open, but some of the spots, or some of the things that we're doing, we're kicking it off with a teen whitewater rafting program, which is a 3-day program up to Adventure Bound, which is on the Kennebec River. I've been there probably 20 times. It's an amazing river. It's a great time. Adventure Bound is specifically set for kids, so it's just a really nice place to relax. They can go hiking afterwards. Another program that I'm super excited about is the ocean exploration, where we're going to go to the Seacoast Science Center up in New Hampshire. We're going to do a whale program, and then we'll be going to the Salem Sound and doing on an ocean research vessel, in which then we'll do some little tidal pooling and different things, hopefully finding some crabs and getting sandy and dirty like you do at a beach. And then we're going to bring it full circle back to we're going to go on a whale watch, and then we're going to have a overnight at Brooksby Farm. So that's just a jam-packed session that I'm was very excited to plan and talked to a whole bunch of people. I had to tone it back because I was like, we can't go every day. There's so much to do, especially where we're located. There's so many opportunities for us. One of the other ones I'm really excited for is we're going to coincide with the Olympics, and we're going to do an Olympic week. The first session is the first week, I should say, not of the session, they're going to be doing everything that you see at the Olympics. They're going to do the opening ceremony. They're going to...
No, they're not going to Brazil, right?
No,
they're not going to Brazil?
No, that whole Zika virus and everything. We want to keep our kids safe here.
Yeah, let's keep them here.
Yeah, so, you'll take our mosquitoes, not theirs.
That's right.
So, but we're going to, make sure that they get to experience fully. We're going to have an opening and closing ceremony. They're going to have their own teams, and we're going to have some really cool different activities. One of my favorite ones that I'm really excited to bring is called the Banana Olympics, and your banana is your Olympian. So basically you get a banana, and you as a team get to create what this banana is going to look like. You can put feathers, googly eyes, whatever you want. And then your Olympian, your banana, gets a name because they're going to name it, and then they compete. So if they're they're going to discus, you're going to tape this banana down and you're going to toss the banana, yes, and then the unfortunate event is that we are going to be by some trees, so something might happen. If the banana, your Olympian, gets hurt, you're going to go to the medics table, and they're going to spruce him back up or her back up, and they're going to continue to go. And that's something super exciting, where I was telling the staff, we have a lot of returning staff, but they're like, what are we doing? So I'm like,
yeah, I wasn't expecting this, I got to admit.
Right? It's going on the theme of the Olympics, so
yeah.
I was like, we gotta do something. And then the second week of that, our older kids are going to go to a 3-day trip to Ponkapog, which is down in Canton, right on the Blue Hills Reservation. We get all of the equipment from the Appalachian Mountain Club's Youth Opportunities Program. So, they don't have to purchase anything. They'll get backpacks, sleeping bags, tents, Yeah, I mean, hiking boots if they need it. So everything down to socks, except for their underwear, they have to bring their own. The YLP does not supply that, as I was told on the phone yesterday. I was like, okay. We're going to end it with our teen surf club again. They're going to go up to Cinnamon Rainbows in Hampton this summer. There's also in weeks that I didn't mention that are going to be jam packed with a lot of exciting.
That's great. That's terrific. I knew a lot of the programs. There was some that I didn't know about that sound pretty amazing. So that's terrific. And you did mention there's still some openings.
There are still
how
some
to
openings.
maybe if you could just mention how to go
Either
about. Yep.
Go onto the recreation website, or you can come into the recreation office at 50 Farm Ave, and we'd be happy to sign you up.
Terrific. Well, that's great. Well, thank you, Maureen. That's terrific. Jen, anything you wanted to add?
That's it. We're just gearing up, ready for the summer. We have 2 more weeks really until summer programs begin.
Yep.
So this is our go time, and and Brooksby Farm is also gearing up, and the golf course is also gearing up for tournament time and outing time. So we're just really busy in the Parks and Rec department and gearing up for the summer. So and ready. We are ready.
Well, you mentioned the Olympics, and we did have just recently, I wanted to thank you, Jen, and thank everybody at Peabody High School, from the superintendent to the principal to the athletic department, all the phys ed teachers, and we had dozens of students that were able to assist us. We had the Centennial Olympics for 5th grade elementary school students, and it was something that many, many years ago, in fact, when I was in elementary school, we had the Olympics, and it was something that I always wanted to try to bring back and have for our children. So we had this just a couple days ago, the 5th grade Olympics at Peabody High School. All the 8 elementary schools had their students come over, and it was a terrific day, friendly competition. It was wonderful to see our kids have fun and smile and laugh, and also get the opportunity to meet some of the other kids that they'll be meeting when we go to the new Higgins when they enroll in 6th grade over at the Higgins. It was a great day and a lot of fun. A couple other exciting things that are taking place, of course, this being our centennial year. We have 2 events coming up that are really exciting. In fact, we just got some great news last week that on July 23rd, we are having our summer concert over at Peabody High School, and we just confirmed that the United States Navy Band is going to be performing for us. They're going to do an hour and a half concert, patriotic songs, but also some rock songs, different types of music. And we're real excited about that. That event will be July 23rd at Peabody High School. We'll have the stands. We're going to have some picnic areas, special places for our veterans and their families, and also maybe even a couple of surprises as well that I think will really be a fantastic night. And we'll get more details to everybody as we get closer. And of course, the big Centennial Parade is going to be October 2nd. Really going to be spectacular. We have a large number of floats, a large number of performers, bands. It's really going to be something that I think is going to be memorable and really show our city history, our city culture. And I think it's going to be something that we're all very proud of. So a couple of big dates coming up. We have other events later in the year and even into early next year. But the summer concert at Peabody Veterans Memorial High School is one that's surely going to be a special night. And I think the parade is something that will always be remembered for many, many years as an outstanding event. So we'll, again, update you as we get closer and provide more details. But a lot taking place in the city, a lot of work going on here in the spring as we approach the summer, and many, many more things to come. So I want to thank you for checking in. This is State of the City with Mayor Ted Bettencourt. Have a great day.